Today I will be showing you how to use the free reference manager database called Zotero. To do this, go to www.zotero.org. That's Zotero.org. Once you're there, click the red download button. First, you'll need to download Zotero 5.0. Choose the operating system that works for you and then download the software to your computer. Once you've installed that software, you'll want to come back to this page to install the Chrome connector. The Chrome connector is going to allow you to save references like journal articles and book chapters, but even web pages directly to your Zotero database. Once you have the Chrome connector installed, it's important that you restart your computer because there is a file that comes with Zotero that will be installed in the startup folder of Microsoft Word. And this will allow you to perform cite while you write functions, which allow you to integrate your references in your Zotero database to generating in-text citations and a bibliography in Microsoft Word automatically. So once Zotero is installed, the connector is installed, and you've restarted your computer, now you need to register for a free account. Pick a username and an email address and log in. I've already registered, so I'm going to log into my account. And once you log in, you'll have access to these links up here. I'm going to click on Web Library. The Web Library stores the journal articles that I would like to use in the future. If you'd like, you can organize them by different subject matters or projects or classes. When you click on one of these papers, it will bring up all of the citation information for that particular paper. And if you double click on it, it will automatically open the PDF or HTML document that was saved along with it. So you no longer have to print out paper articles and carry them around in your book bag. Anywhere that you have access to the internet, you would have access to your Zotero database, and you would have access to these journal articles. Zotero is nice in that you can choose whatever citation system you want to use. So if you're in the behavioral sciences, it can format in APA. If you're in the humanities, you can format in MLA. If you're in history, you can format using Trabian, etc. If you would like to see an in-text citation for an article, it will generate that for you. Click on the article and then click on this icon up here that looks like a series of, like an icon for a series of lines, like text on a page. Choose whatever citation style you'd like to use. So I'm just going to choose APA, and it will create the in-text citation for you. You can copy that to the clipboard if you'd like. If you'd like to see what the bibliography format would be, you click on the icon that looks like a stack of books, and again, choose whichever citation style you would like to use, and it will generate that reference for you, and you can copy that and paste it wherever you'd like to use that. However, the integration with Word makes it even more seamless than that. So I've opened up a Word document and created some mock statements that need to be cited. Once you've written text and you want to add the in-text citation, place your cursor where you'd like the citation to go. So if you're doing APA, it would go inside the period. If you are going to do a style where there is a superscript number and then the references are numbered at the end, you would put your cursor to the right or outside of the period. I'm going to stick with APA for this example and place my cursor between the N and the period. And once you've installed Zotero and restarted your computer, the file to integrate Zotero into Word will go into the startup folder, and you should have a new tab here available in your menu, and this tab is called Zotero. So click on that. Then you need to add your citation. And it's going to, the first time you do this, it's going to ask you what citation style you'd like to use. So let's choose the APA. And now it's time for you to choose which citation or citations you'd like to add. Put your cursor in this Zotero bar here and then start searching for the article. You can search for the title, you can search for the author's last name. So we were looking at that Stavant article, so let's see if we can find that. It might be a little bit difficult because of that special character for the E. So let's try the title instead. Okay, here it is. Once you find the article or whatever document you would like to reference, click on it. If you would like to add additional citations alongside it, you would just repeat that. So let's find another article, Cahill. Now notice that it automatically reordered them. It put Cahill in front of Stavant, and that's because in APA, when you have multiple in-text citations, you alphabetize them. So it knows that citation style, and it's going to do that formatting for you. Once you've completed selecting your references, hit enter, and you'll see that it will automatically add the in-text citation for you. We do need to have a space here, so I'm going to add that. And you can continue to the next one and repeat. So again, to make an in-text citation, you'll place your cursor where you'd like it to go, click Add, Edit Citation, find the article in your database, hit Enter. It will insert that parenthetical citation. When you'd like to generate your bibliography, you'll click on this button up here called Add Edit Bibliography. And since you've already selected the APA format, it will generate the bibliography for you. In APA, the second and subsequent lines for each citation are indented, and you can see that it already did that formatting for you. It italicized the name of the article and the volume. It put the issue in parentheses, followed by a comma, no space between the volume and the issue, which is exactly how APA is formatted. And the nice thing about this is if you need to edit citations, it's really easy to do that. Click on your citations, go to Add, Edit Citation, and if you need to delete one of those, let's say you decided not to reference that paper after all, you can delete that citation, hit Enter, and it will remove the in-text citation, but it will also remove that paper from your bibliography as well. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, how do I get my sources into Zotero? And that's where the Google Chrome connector is going to come into play. So let's go back to Chrome. And let's say you had done some literature searching on PubMed.org. That is the search engine that is run by the National Institutes of Health that anyone in biomedical research, medicine, will use to do their literature searching. So I've done a search here for face masks and COVID-19. Let's say we've looked at the abstract for this article and we've pulled up the full text and looked at it and decided that's useful and we want to add it to our Zotero database. It works best if you're able to open up the full text document. Once you do that, you need to find the Zotero, I forget what these are called. These are called extensions, I believe. You need to find the browser extension in Chrome. It might appear as a shortcut in this menu, or you might have to click on the puzzle piece and choose the extension from this drop down. So under extensions, you'll see I have this Zotero connector. I'm going to click on that. It will open up this dialog box and ask you essentially where you want to save it in your library. So let's say I have folders that I'm organizing things into. I can select that folder, and then once you click this caret icon all the way to the right, and then hit done, it should save that to your Zotero database. Let's check and see if that has happened. There's one of two ways you can do that. You can check through the web-based version of Zotero. The easiest way to do that is to add a column that you can sort your documents by date added. So to add a column, you go to this icon here that looks like a double bookcase, but it actually is supposed to be like a double column. Click on that and go down here to date added. See how there's no check mark? That means that column won't be shown. But once you click it, it'll be selected and you will have date added. If you click on the date added column, it will sort chronologically. If you click it again, it'll sort reverse chronologically. And it looks like we were successful in adding this document to our database. So now if we wanted to use that as a citation in Word, we could go back here and we could click on this and say add edit citation. Type in the name of the author. Notice that it alphabetized the author names again. Hit enter. And it has added that to our in-text citation as well as added it to our bibliography. So Zotero will keep you organized and updated automatically. Even as you make changes, it will keep your bibliography either numbered in correct numerical order or alphabetized by author name, depending on which citation style you selected. The web-based version works really well for saving or retrieving documents. However, the web-based version will not integrate with Word, and it will not allow you to do the cite while you write function. To do that, you have to have the standalone software that's installed on your computer, and unfortunately this software will not work with any type of Chromebook or tablet that runs on apps only. It has to be an actual software that's downloaded and installed, And in order to do the site while you write function, this software has to be opened. So if I close this and go back to Word and I try to add a different citation, I will get an error message that said that Word cannot communicate with Zotero. Please ensure Zotero is running and try again. So it'll tell you, hey, you need to have the Zotero software open. And if I go and reopen the software, it can be minimized. It just has to be kind of running in the background. Once I update my open my software, I can minimize it, and then that function is enabled again. So again, if you're using the web-based version, you'll have all of these functions available except for the Word integration for the site while you write. I hope this video was informative and helpful for you, and I'd love to hear any feedback that you have.